What are the people that play 40k at your local game store like?
Well, one of them used to be me. So that's a thing that.
So like that urban legend pops up again.
I've said this before, and you know what? If when I become a crypto millionaire, it's not a matter of if, it's when. Okay, guys, I'm serious. I'm gonna travel the world and be the local game store cryptid.
He just pops in and travel all across America in one of those, one of the bikes with like the sidecar.
Oh yes, yeah.
And you'll just have like a big 40k statue in the sidecar.
I could work with that, yeah.
Or a big massive D20 that you just come into the shop with. You're like, let's roll, boys.
I could work with that. I'll need a disguise though. What type of disguise do I have?
Blackface. Look, okay, if you're gonna be a cryptid.
Okay, fine. Like you learned it, Megan. You have to go that extra. Listen, like before we jump into this, guys, though, remember we do have a sale on it, 30% sale. That's pretty nice.
Only on to the end of May.
Yeah.
And thank you to everybody who's already ordered.
It's actually been kind of insane.
It's insane. We are a bit bottlenecked at the minute, but we're getting there. Things are getting sent out. You should be getting them soon. Also, the post is messed up.
Oh my god.
Not on our end, on US end, so it's on your end.
Yeah, it's really
at the minute, so...
Yeah, to give you guys an example, so I've been talking to this guy, Diversity and Dragons, and I set up a bit of a sponsorship with him for models, right? And
that was ages ago.
Yeah, it was.
Months ago.
It was, I'm not even joking, we set this up maybe sometime at the end of March, maybe? About the end of March.
Mid-March, end of March, yeah, something like that.
So I sent him out a load of models, I'm not even joking, it only came in there, like, at the weekend there.
Yeah, so it's been that long, so...
And he only lives, like, East Coast.
So if it's marked that it's sent... It's sent. It's in the post. It's coming.
I don't know what's going on, guys. But like, let's just jump into this thread. Let's see what's happening. And who are we gonna bully today?
James. We always bully James.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. But like, let's see.
Fat bro tier Nurgle player who I enjoy playing with.
Oh, I play with him too.
Yeah, we all know a fat Nurgle player who's like really nice.
Yeah, that's really true. Actually, he's really both the guys who play Nurgle,
they're really nice.
But they're both kind of fat. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, his brother who plays orcs, who I've never had a game with because of scheduling conflicts. Imperium, Guard, and Space Marine. Player who likes accusing people of heresy.
Dead meme. It's been going on for too long, but like it's got to the point where it's turned into like beast pilled when you shout out heresy.
Or like thin your pants.
Yeah, it's kind of like it was a funny meme when it started off and then became dead, but now it's kind of came back.
Yeah,
and I can't stop saying it.
Yeah,
and I actually think it's really funny now. Maybe it's the irony of it all. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
I know, it could be. Another orc player who takes forever to paint his shit and really likes flash kits. Tau Lister, who doesn't seem to realise how cheesy his list is.
That's every Tau player literally ever.
Thousand Sun player I've also never played with for some reason. Me, a new Space Marine.
He was always planned. Always his plan.
Me, a new Space Marine. Lamenters played as Blood Angels player who started a few months back because I enjoy painting and the game looks fun.
You enjoy painting in yellow? Sort your life out. He does that honestly. He's like, you know what?
Yellow's really hard to paint.
It's
yellow. Really hard to paint.
Megan, it's yellow and the shoulder pads are checkered.
Well, I done freehanded checkered.
Well, yeah,
you did
freehand checkered, but still.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. That is not something that I would be down for. No, it's not fun.
Primaris Marine player, even newer than I am, who seems to legitimately enjoy the Primaris lore.
I feel, am I going to
Primaris? I don't know how that's pronounced. I'm going to get butchered.
It's like, who cares? They're not fun. They're going, you know what? I feel like I'm turning into the Glog. It's like, get off my lawn type of mentality. Yeah. But like, tell me I'm wrong though, guys. Tell me I'm wrong.
In what?
In the fact, like, Primaris are just, there's something about them.
I can't speak on the matter. I just, 40k in general is just get off my lawn.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, it really is. Right, let's see. Do any of you guys fill into this? Any of these stereotypes so far? And if so, what stereotypes are there? I'm going to go out there and say every Imperial Guard player I've ever met, unironically, on occasion can kind of look like the Sweet Jack meme, where they've all kind of balded middle-aged men.
What Imperial
Guard.
Imperial Guard.
Where they've got the glasses, the goatees.
Oh, there's always a couple of goodies knocking about. Always a couple of goodies. And there's always a couple of guys rocking about. Maybe
in old metal t-shirts.
Old metal t-shirts with too much hair sticking out of the top.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like their hairline at the base of their neck like blends in.
Yeah.
With their back hair.
That's more just like anyone who wears a metal t-shirt over the age of like 45.
Yeah.
They kind of fit that mold
Yeah.
anyway. You know, that's not like. But again, that's not like saying much. I remember there was one time I came. This was years ago. I had to go to paint my hands. I was doing a split shift in work, so I was. So what I would do is I'm gonna get at the painting in between shifts. You know what I mean? There was nothing else I can do. I was in work from like 10 to 3, and then I was off until 6 or whatever. So like I had like, you know what I mean?
A couple of hours. So you used to come home and paint.
I just went.
And then went into work with your work polo top like covered in paint.
Yeah, well, you know, it was one of those ones. But then one of the chefs asked me, it's like, so what does he actually paint then? Because I thought I was like. Because I just like, what were you doing? I was like, I was just painting. And they're like wondering, it's like, what do you mean? Like,
is he an artiste?
Like a canvas or what? I was like, no,
yeah, I like Picasso.
No, I'm on like models and whatnot. Like we like sci-fi sort of
like
stuff.
Wee men, just wee men, can't wee men, mate.
And then one of them turned around to me, is like, is that goth thing I always say? It's like, now you mention it. Yeah, that kind of is actually a lot of that. You know what? For someone that doesn't know anything about it,
you're right.
You're not far off, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, yeah.
No local game store, but I guess any gaming group counts in. Manlet Draw Friend
plays Chaos
Space Marines, loves Fluff List and Zeech and Korn above others. Always wrecked because they were worst off for a long time. Stopped playing after some stupid drama. No luck fishing him back so far. Landwheel Brony in mid-30s. Bought a new army more often than new clothes. Has sold all but
not
Tau.
Every 40k player you've ever met? I mean, like, you know, new clothes, new pair of shoes, got holes in them. But
fashion holes.
But like, you know,
just make it out to be fashion holes.
but I see that they've got out Plastic Sisters of Battle.
Has sold all but Tau and Chaos Space Marines, Insufferable Tau and
Forge
World White Knight. Been around since 3rd edition, but still can't play. Recently outgrew previous Fat Lord nicknamed after Obelix. You go figure. Reservations of our gaming room are on his name, so we're stuck with him. All my TFG posts on TG are about him.
Oh, fair enough. You know...
Blonde afro guy. What? Plays Nids. Cool, bro.
You know, the thing is, I only know ginger afro guys.
I know ginger afro guys too. Never had a blonde one.
Never had a blonde one. Never had a black haired one either.
No, well,
they all have like the Kelly haircuts, like the mop.
Yeah, like blonde people can like have curls, and I've seen like blonde people with curls, but normally they like drip. They don't go into like that fro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Where gingers get like a proper fro, so they don't.
Yeah, so blonde afro guy plays Nids, cool bro who brings noms. To be sure, but super salty and depressed. Doesn't play often. Has the worst luck in game and out of game I've seen. Like, what happens to him out of game?
What happened to him?
Competitive guy. Plays Necrons. Going to sell his Tau. Very good at the game and likes to play with and against optimized lists. But not at...
What?
What's that?
It's winning at all costs.
Oh, doesn't want to touch 8th edition. High functioning autist. He's more adult than most of us. Plays orcs. My Asperger battle brother. Finds time for gaming even though he's married. Rebuilding his army with him as he'd lost his models in a car fire.
Oh man. Mate.
Never mind the fucking car. The cost of the models.
I'm going to assume the models were probably worth a lot more than the car.
Yeah.
Let's be serious.
Me, another high-functioning burger lord, playing Blood Angels, Guard and Sisters. Always up to try out non-standard and fluffy scenarios and lists. Not very happy with the new edition. The one who organises our 40k get-togethers.
Oh, that's something. You know, see, that's the problem I've got
with...
My
Asperger battle brother.
See, that's the thing. I feel like sometimes I see stuff about 40k and I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't say no to like playing again. And I'm at that point where I have honestly, I do not need to buy any new models
Thank
ever.
the Lord.
When it comes to like Dark Eldar, that is.
Oh.
Like everything else, like I'm pretty happy when it comes to Dark Eldar now. But Megan,
Am I gonna have to put up shelves again?
well, just wait till Ozzy's old enough. Wait till Ozzy's old enough, and then you'll see.
Can we not just get him a Lego? I know it's expensive, but like,
It's quite on par.
yeah, I know,
It's quite actually about the same. Not gonna lie.
but I don't have to help him with painting.
What do you guys think? Is Lego more expensive than 40k? I would honestly say 40k is probably about on par.
It probably is on par. It depends.
What
Well, it depends.
you're playing.
Well, look at the price of like the big one. Like if you're looking at like Hogwarts or like the Death Star and stuff like they're like
But what,
That's
like
like-
400 or 500 quid?
it's more than that. Like they're expensive.
Yeah, it's not often you get like models that are like over the £200 mark that is kind of like must-haves. Like
I would like to
World
get like
stuff.
one of the big ones whenever he's older. We can like
Oh,
sit and
yeah.
build it
Oh yeah,
together.
we'll do that. That'll be a bit of
You
fun.
know,
Like.
because we have a spare room that we can like put as like the building room. Nobody goes near it in case they knock it over.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I do want to do that.
Yeah, I think he would
Like
enjoy
spend the money,
Yeah,
build it, and then knock it down and sell it on.
that. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But again, like when you're that age, like I always wanted an AT-AT as a child, but I never got around to getting an AT-AT.
You've got two AT-ATs?
Yeah, but they're not Lego. Though.
Oh right, okay.
It's not Lego.
It's not Lego. I've got two AT-ATs and a Millennium Falcon, but they're not Lego.
Actually, I had two AT-ATs, two Millennium Falcons. They were both knackered Millennium Falcons.
They were from the 80s. Like
Yeah,
they're
my mum
the
got-
original.
My mum
toys.
got them off a friend and from her work. They were her child's
Toys. Yeah.
And then mum got them off her for like 50 quid for like 5 big bin bags full.
Like, and that the
no,
money.
it was ungodly amounts.
Yeah.
But again, like they were toys, so you know
Yeah.
what I mean? They were always been played with, and they were
I don't know, our dog's shit scared of the AT-AT.
Oh my god, because it's
It's like missing one leg and all.
Well, I was going to turn that AT-AT into a big bit of scenery. I'm not even joking. That was one of my first videos on YouTube. I was planning on doing that.
Yeah.
Was turning, and I never got around to doing it.
No.
So I didn't. I never got around.
Well, you can do it with Ozzy.
Yeah, I think I will. You know what? You know what, guys? Tell you what, that'll be our first video properly with Ozzy. Me and him will sit down.
POV camera of just like
We'll trying
to make
turn an AT-AT like
into scenery
Yeah, I think that'll be a
with
bit
paper
of fun.
mache.
Yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun.
So, I don't know if you know this, but we've got a website with lots of models. And whenever I say lots of models, I mean lots of models. We've got models for any setting that you can think of. With humans with biddies, animals that shouldn't have biddies but do have biddies, dwarves and elves with biddies. Look, we've got a lot of smut models. But it doesn't stop there. We really do have models for anything and everything. And to be honest, they look so good. Chef's kiss, so good. But it's not all smut for all you good Christian Minecraft server players. We've got you covered. And we even got the weebs covered too, which is unusual for this channel because we don't like weebs.
Yeah, the weaves aren't that bad, okay?
We
They're just
also-
fun to laugh at.
We also have 5th edition subclasses and adventures, which some of them are free for download, and we sell a physical printed copy of Steel Water as well. And you can request a signed version if that's your thing, where I'll draw a penis on it for you.
If you want us to
if
sign
that's
a
what
couple
you
of
want,
decks,
that's what you want.
we'll give you decks, okay, guys? That's what we
Anyway,
want.
if you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and check out the website. It helps us out so much, and we don't need to worry about our YouTube overlord striking down another one of our channels. Our website is also now available as an app on Android. Also, and the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's go back to the video. The comic book shop is more magic, so all the 40k players are just guys that I know. Autistic friend who plays Tal.
Why has everyone got autism the big tie so far? Maybe it's the weeb.
No, it's just 40k.
I think, yeah. You know, the thing is, like, oh no, town players are totally
It's not even 40k, it's just tabletop games in general.
Yes.
Look, I'm allowed to say this, I'm married to one.
Yeah, no, but it is true. It's like, oh yeah, no, the Tide guys are the Spurgy. No, the Chaos Space Marine guys are the Spurgy. No, it's definitely the Imperium guys.
No, it's me.
Yeah. Maybe it's all of us.
And look, it's the friendships you make along the way.
Yes. Yeah.
So autistic friends who plays Tau, Chaos Space Marines, and is working on Eldar. His win rate is insane. Fat dude who smokes like a fucking factory, but is pretty nice and is a great painter and enjoys teaching how to paint. My other autistic friend who plays Nids, tall and in great shape, has a new girlfriend every 2 weeks. What?
You
can't have autism and new girlfriend every 2 weeks in the same sentence.
I'm sorry, that sounds like a gym cell.
And
okay?
in great shape.
Yeah.
No.
No, you're not allowed to have it all. Okay, if I can't have it all, you can't either. Okay, guys, that's the way it works. Okay.
Fat friend I know from uni. He enjoys building new armies too much, and just bought into Eldar after finishing his...
I can't remember.
Something Sun's List.
Oh, it's thingy, so it is. Honestly, it's one of those ones out. See, when you're getting into 40k, this is one thing I kind of wish I got more into was Kill Team, because because there's a lot of really nice models out there. There's a lot, and I was always more interested in painting than anything, So it was one of those ones that I like Dark Elder the best, but I always kind of felt like if I was to ever pick up other armies or whatever, I always feel like, I don't really. It's gonna be am I just throwing money away?
I know what you mean.
Am I just? But again, it doesn't really matter because if you're painting them anyway, it's not like you're throwing
money away. Even if you're not playing with them, you're still painting them and enjoying what you're doing.
Exactly. So it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way I kind of wish I had more of that mindset at the time.
Yeah. Fat friends, fat brother-in-law, super bro tier and friendly. He plays Blood Angels. Kevin. He's exactly what a Kevin would be like. He also plays Blood Angels. Me.
There was never, I'm not even joking, there was only 2 people that I know that played Blood Angels. Both of them were really into Blood Angels.
But yeah, the one I know who played Blood Angels was really fucking into
Blood Angels. The guys who play Blood Angels don't just play Blood Angels, they play
No, he came in with a coded case and all, and he painted the case up and all for these Blood Angels coming in, remember that? He was into Blood Angels.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if he had a tattoo on his arse.
Yeah.
Do you know that type of guy?
Yeah.
Me, friendly but quiet Space Marine player. Been playing Marines since I was a kid and I still enjoy them. Been slowly branching off into Guard and Ad Mech though. Not very good at painting, so I play Raven Guard and just dry brush the shit out of my dudes.
Good on you. More people need to get on that. Honestly, see, since I've been get more and more into Morkborg, I'm not even joking, all I do is just paint the pieces yellow and dry brush black and white, and that's it. And I love it. You see the amount of models I can get done in no little time. Telling you guys, you need to check it out.
Fat Eldar player, a total power creep bundle of sticks that gets visibly angry when things don't go their way. Tall and fat White Scars player, also a piece of shit. Often lets the fat Eldar player win because he was his only friend for a while.
That's mad.
World Eater dude, comic book and black metal fan. Semi-suicidal, but overall a pretty cool guy.
I mean, I'd be semi-suicidal if I played World Eaters, not gonna lie.
Imperial Garbro. Started with Katia, but as soon as he got a good job, he paid me to convert everything to Vostrana.
Space Russians.
Okay. My younger brother, Ultramarine. Surprisingly, not a fucking bundle of sticks. Totally chill, but happy to backstab others when playing seriously. Orc Pal. The definition of budget player, since none of his vehicles is an official model, and half of them are either made out of wood, ultra cheap kids' toys, or even paper. Also, a super cool guy.
See, that's the appeal of orcs, though.
It can be absolutely anything. The more busted looking,
exactly.
The more busted looking, or the more tacky or whatever, just junkyard apparel.
Yeah, is that the official term for?
There's a shop in Belfast, Fresh Garbage. That should literally just be
the orc aesthetic.
The orc aesthetic, fresh garbage.
Yeah, instead of art deco or whatever.
Yeah, no, just fresh garbage.
Fresh garbage is orcs mainline appeal.
Dark Eldor, edgy lady. Goth, wears an ear to nose chain. Smells like berries. Thick as fuck. Started playing when her now ex-boyfriend joined us, but then he threw a bitch fit because she made a joke about cheating on him with me and disappeared. Nothing great about her army, she's kind of a newbie. Eldar girls, 2 sisters who play together with a small task force that could be better in a kill team game. I actually gifted them most of their models. One is a semi-hipper. One is a semi... One is a semi-hippie super cool chick. She sometimes plays with my old Tyranids. Does she play with your Tyranids?
If we had the bell, I would be calling this simpler.
The other super cute goth girl with very long hair and huge eyes. I'm sorry, 2 sisters can never be good looking. There's always one good looking sister.
No, they can definitely have good looking sisters, but like the one's clearly the better looking one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can still have nice looking sisters though between them, like, you know, but they're just, one is clearly the better looking.
Yeah. Blood Angel guy. He's the kind of guy you forget he's there until he reminds you that you skipped his turn. Not a bad person at all. He just has no personality. The C word.
We're already that. You can say cunt at this point. We're near 20 minutes in.
If it wasn't because of the community here is super small, we wouldn't play with him. He plays Tyranids and is a piece of shit. Once threw a model at me for laughing at his full role.
Get fucked.
The table would be flipped.
Yeah, honestly, see that.
Me. I used to play Tau and Necrons. Then sold them off. Started with Tyranids but couldn't complete my army. Currently playing AdMech with Knights. As soon as I have disposable income, I'll rebuild my Tau and Necron armies.
See, that's the thing, you never sell.
Never sell.
Never sell. You sell, then it's going to be like a year and a half later and you'll be like, I kind of wish I had them now. You know, and only if, like, honestly, see if you're, the only time you should really be thinking about selling, I think, is if you really are just have no interest in 40k.
Or like, you need the money.
Or you actually, like, are in dire need of the money, or if you're one of those like tournament players that just like
circle them out because you're bored.
Yeah. Like, sorry, the meta just isn't working for me. I need the new shiny model. See, this is the biggest problem with 40k, I think, and this is the biggest problem I've got with GW. GW need to make money. I get that. That's fine. They're a company. They need to make money. Yeah. Right? That's, you know, I can't fault them. But do they really have to, like, every 2 months bring out the newest, flashiest, shiniest toy ever known to mankind?
But that's the whole money plot.
I know, exactly. But this is the problem that I've got.
They don't care about the players. They don't care about the money or like, whatever additions they're throwing out.
Like, see, when they do an edition, they should, like, really, realistically, at the start of the edition, everyone gets the codexes and that's it. Because, see, whenever they start, like, changing the way they do codexes, like, halfway through, 7th edition was a fucking mess. Mm-hmm. I'm not even joking. Like, halfway through that edition, they just decided, you know what, we're going to completely change.
Like, I know what I mean, but I remember one edition coming in and you getting, like, really butthurt about it. You were like,
that's the exact one. The cat turned into
the cat's face when he done. He was so scared.
Oh, poor Thor. It's okay, Thor. But yeah, that's pretty much my anger when it comes to like GW. It's like, yeah, I get it. You need to make money, but do you guys have to be dicks about it? Like, do you have to be?
I know.
Do you really have to be? So Megan doesn't believe I can do this. She says, no, you know what? We should just wrap up the video. And I'm like, no, because I'm going to go through the stereotypes myself. Space Marine players, they can all go fuck themselves. They're the only army that's actually treated well by GW, and even then, not all the time. I'm looking at you like Space Wolves that are clearly furries in denial. Did everything have to be called wolf all the time? Like wolf this, wolf that? Like, you know, did you really have to go the wolf? Right? It just makes me think furry in disguise, right? White Scars. Again, you guys are kind of cool, but I don't know, why do we not have a Japanese one? I know Mongols are cool and all that, but like, you know... Okay, fine, whatever. Like, moving on. Custodies shouldn't be an army. I don't care. The only reason why people play them is because they're like super space marines. Yeah, and they shouldn't be an army, guys. I'm sorry, I don't like them. Okay, what else? Deathwatch. They're actually kind of interesting, but at the same time, yeah, I just don't care for them. Grey Knights. Grey Knights are alright. Like, you know, they're not that bad, but like, you know, they get shafted by the whole Murray C aspect. It's like, oh, but they're like the best ever, and like, you know, their gene seed is like mutated from like 5 different chapters, and we've got this and we got that, and like we specialize in psychers, and it's like, I don't like our guys. Sorry.
I would jump in and give my own opinions, but do you want me to tell you something? I don't care.
I know I'm more speaking about the army, about the actual factions themselves rather than the actual players. But fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's go on to more chaos stuff. Death Guard. I love Death Guard. The new stuff looks trash. I'm sorry, it went far too cartoony for me. Old Death Guard stuff, beautiful, perfect. New Death Guard models to me sum up everything that's wrong with 40k. World Eaters. I mean, you guys are alright. You guys just need to stop so fucking angry all the time. Chaos Demons all together. alright. I mean, I had a Slaneshi army and I kind of liked them. I'd rather just play Dark Elder though, personally. Chaos Knights, alright. I don't really care for Knights. I feel like, honestly, when it comes to like war games and stuff like that, the biggest thing to me should be like a monolith or a land leader. See, whenever you start bringing in like all these like big titans and stuff, it's kind of like, no, not feeling it. Sorry, guys. Craftworld, they're okay, but I think they're only as popular because they're that good. Dark Elder, love them. They're my homeboys. Yes, they are BDSM elves, and yes, I have caught myself far too many times. Care for Harlequins, a lot of fun. I really like them. I wish they would do more with. I don't even care. They were trash, new or gay. Tyranids. My brother plays Tyranids and he's a cunt. Dreamstar Cult, I kind of like them, not gonna lie, but I kind of feel like I just kind of don't really like the aesthetic that they went for, if that makes any sense. I kind of like some of the stuff. I want to like them more than what I should. I feel like, you know what they are? They're kind of like Chaos Imperial Guard regiments to tie. Does that make sense? And I have no other way to put it. Necrons, I kind of like Necrons, but whenever they're painted up any other way than silver, they just don't look good, and silver just kind of boring to paint if you're just going to do that all the time. So they're just not for me. Orcs, very cool. If you play orcs, I have no idea how you stay up paint. You need to be a speed painter to play orcs. I've nothing else to lay out, but that I would love to play orcs. But I've no interest in caring about that many models. Or painting that many models. Not for me. Thai, Weeb, Leagues of Voltarn, they really fucked up making squats. I'm putting that out there right now. Why did they get rid of like the gay trucker look from Space? They had space dwarves. Now I get it, don't get me wrong, I get why they got rid of them. Maybe they were a bit silly, maybe it didn't really work too well. But like the new ones that they've got in is like a parody of StarCraft. How weird is that StarCraft came about because they really wanted 40k, but then GW was like, no, you're not getting the license, so StarCraft just made a parody of 40k, and now GW is now making a parody of StarCraft. I think it's kind of interesting. I think it's kind of funny. I don't know who's actually going to be buying them models, and I don't know who's actually interested in them because they look like fish up guys' toys, man. I'm sorry. They just do. How do you fuck up space dwarves, man? Hi. And I think that's where I'm going to end it. I know I didn't really talk that much about stereotypes. I more talked about what I thought of the armies. Yeah, that's a thing. Here, Megan, look at that. Did it under 6 minutes.
Friggin' world record in that.
You like that, do you?
But fall asleep in this corner. I honestly have no time for 40k.
So Megan, who smells the worst? What army smells the worst?
I don't know.
Who's the player that smells?
Yeah.
You were going to say me?
No, you know who I was going to say.
No, you can't say actually who smells. But what army?
No.
What army play?
Well, whatever army he plays. But he's really nice.
Yeah,
he's a really nice guy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know what army he plays. Tau?
No, he doesn't play Tau. No. He might actually. No. Like, either way, like, that's me. I like the guy. I'm very fond of him. So
he's really nice.
He is. He's actually very sweet. So he is. I feel bad for him.
I don't even know if he watches this, but he's really nice.
I feel bad because he, like, the only time I ever see him, like, I see him, he always ends up getting stuck talking to the guy that I just fucking stand.
Fucking dick.
Yeah.
Wreck. I don't care if I call him out.
Yeah, I ran into him a wee while back, so I did though. He's like, "Alright, James." I was like,
He's a dick.
There's one person
what does he play?
Whatever's winning. Unironically, I'm not even joking. I think he played Eldar for a bit, and then but the thing is, he's an amazing painter, but he's a very slow painter, and he would just chase whatever was doing well at the time.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of sad, if I'll be honest with you. But yeah, look, that's where we're going to love you and leave you guys. Remember, 30% seal, pew pew pew.
Pew pew.
And we do actually have some totally not sci-fi gothic models.
Yeah, so you want to check out, Mike? Go ahead.
That's a thing to check out, and they're 30% off, so like, I don't know.
Go and have a look, I don't know, it seems pretty good to me, look.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good deal. Anything else worth talking about, Megan?
No.
No? Nothing at all? No?
No.
Nothing.
If you want the After Hours book as well, you can get that. There's still a good few copies of that left.
Yeah, we've got about... We've actually sold quite a few.
Sold quite a lot, but there's still a good few left, so if you want to get one, get them now.
Well, stocks last.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're going to leave you guys. Megan's brain dead, so she is. It's like, 40k, please.
Yeah, it's not... first of all, before we started recording, I had a massive headache, and then I come and record a video about 40k, and the headache's even worse.
Yeah. What is it, though? What is it with girls that just have zero interest with 40k?
I don't know.
What is it that turns girls off? Where it's
just the lore's too much. It's too fucking much, my guy.
Do you think it's just wargaming in particular? Just you're not interested in?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I find it pretty gay.
Alright, guys, so you heard it here first. Well, you didn't hear it here first, let's be serious, but like, you know.
I'm not the first to say it.
Yeah. Right, love you guys and leave you. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.